A fifth grader at Green Tree Elementary in Wentzville got quite a surprise this week. Addie Plum's brother, who'd been serving overseas in the Air Force, showed up at her classroom. The two haven't seen each other in 9 months. Airman First Class Jonathan Plum serves as a firefighter and was stationed at an air base near London. He's a 2014 graduate of Holt High School. After the surprise reunion, Airman Plum took a few questions from the class.
Ça va chérie? Tiens, viens par là. Je vais peut-être leur un petit bisou là. Ça va?
On a fait la vanille.
J'ai une surprise pour vous les enfants. On a une grosse surprise pour vous.
Lì spaghetti al chocolat.
C'était pour me faire la surprise. Hein? Content? T'es bien géant, toi?
The long hallways of Sharon Elementary lead you to a little girl named Hannah.
I barely even remember it now.
Organizing papers in front of our TV cameras, preparing for what she thinks is a special Christmas event happening on Friday. What Hannah doesn't know is her brother, who she hasn't seen in 2 long years.
I want to wrap you up so nobody sees you.
Who's been stationed overseas, just snuck in.
Never really know, I guess. Just kind of pop in, hey, what's up, guys?
The back door.
I probably don't. I don't usually get emotional. But I mean, I can try to shed a tear. I'm sure she will.
Excited, nervous, anxious to finally lay eyes on the little girl he held in his arms when she was born.
Go out of my way to go see my baby sister, you know. So.
Are you guys pretty close?
Yeah. I held her when I was, 10 years old, in my arms,
So with all the teachers and staff in on the surprise, the school called an assembly. And still unaware of what exactly was going on, the principal pulled Hannah from the crowd to give her an award. But soon that little surprise that everyone else knew about, that little dream always in the back of Hannah's mind, finally became a reality.
Really good to be able to come here and surprise my baby sister. She's pretty excited. She'll probably go hang out when we get home out of here. So it's really good to see everybody. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
What were you thinking when you finally got to hug it?
Wow, is this really happening?
You want to get picked up here? Come on, let's go.
Hannah quickly realized almost everyone knew about this except her.
Did you know?
Now it's a short trip home for Tyler, but he's finally got his little sister right where she should be, by his side.
Like the best brother I can be, I guess.
This is the surprise I told you about this morning.
This is right before the moment that becomes a YouTube sensation. All right, but wait, we have to dial you in.
Tienes ganas de dormir.
Allie Hart is a typical 16-year-old in her Mechanicsburg area high school. But at home, she's had to grow up quickly, helping to parent her little sisters while her stepfather is away in Afghanistan with the Pennsylvania Air National Guard.
It's a big transition, and then you get kind of like upset sometimes. You're like, oh, I wish he was here so he could do this. But like, you just have to realize that like it's for a good thing. It's for us. It's for us.
Allie hasn't seen her stepfather in 7 months.
It's so exciting.
But she's about to.
God, no way.
Allie's mom wanted to surprise her, to thank her for stepping up at home these last few months. But the surprises don't just end with Allie. The family heads to the middle school and an impromptu school-wide assembly where Allie's sister, Taylor, has no clue that she, too, is in for a surprise.
Why don't you turn around and tell me?
It's hard to explain. It's just all at once, you know, just filled with emotions. It's just good to be home.
After more than a year apart, Marine Corps veteran Matt Foster waited anxiously to welcome home his military brother.
Kept me alive. My best friend.
His best friend, a 7-year-old black lab named Mick.
Mick, come here, buddy. Oh, buddy. Hi.
Mick worked alongside Foster and his platoon for 8 months in Afghanistan.
I didn't cuddle with any of my fellow Marines, but I didn't feed any of them either for the most part. But I'd say it's about the same. He's a brother.
His job was to sniff out improvised explosive devices, or IEDs. Together, Mick and Foster, a Colorado native, completed more than 180 successful patrols.
They're putting their life on the line just as much as we are. And the sad truth is a lot of dogs die doing this. And it's because they're trying to protect us. And it's just amazing what they do.
Now, after 4 tours, Mick is retiring. And with the help of the American Humane Association and Mission Canine Rescue, he's found a new home with an old friend.
These guys, they're their battle buddy. And getting them back, I think, is part of a healing process for them when they come home. So it's important. Sorry.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
After nearly a year of trying, Foster was able to adopt Mick, making him officially part of the family. Getting him home, his final mission, sorta.
My next one's going to be make sure that he's spoiled.
It seemed like a regular Wednesday, in class doing math. But there was something 12-year-old Travis Field wasn't counting on.
How you doing, buddy?
As soon as I heard that it's Miss Travis Field here, I was like, okay, what are they calling me for? Turn around, I see my dad, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. I was out of breath. It was just so amazing.
It's been hard for Travis and his siblings not having Dad around. Lieutenant Colonel Chris Field has been in the Army for 18 years now. 10 years ago, he was in Iraq. This time, he came home from Kuwait. Travis and his sister weren't the only ones in for this surprise. Once they were signed out, they headed over to Rineyville Elementary, to the gym. And this is where 7-year-old Chase got the news that this time, Dad was here to stay. Chase may not have a great poker face. Can you blame him? The siblings now head home with Dad.
What shape is this?
4-year-old Madeline Penter attends Small Hands, Big Dreams preschool in Mentor. For her, Monday began like any other. But little did she know, she was about to get a big surprise. For the last 10 months, Madeline's father, Sergeant Jackson Penter, has been serving his country in Afghanistan. On Monday, he made an unexpected visit to Madeline's school.
Madeline.
Madeline.
You come see?
Oh,
Madeline. Hi. How are you? All these people here, huh? Oh. It's good to see you. I missed you.
Sergeant Penter has had 3 deployments to the Middle East. His only contact while overseas has been over the internet.
We're gonna go have some fun, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna go to G's, hang out.